What's going on, guys? It's Tord here, bringing you another commentary. This time I'm going to give you guys on tips on how to get the Moab. I've had a couple requests on it because I've had a couple of subscribers play with me and they were asking me, how do you get this? How do you get so many kills without dying? So I figured I'd give you guys a couple tips. Of course, it's not going to be you're going to go in there rushing every time. It's going to be hard to get a rushing Moab if you haven't got one yet. If you have gotten a Moab, you know that you're going to have to play a little bit defensive and you're going to have to always be aware of your surroundings. So tip number one would be, of course, play defensive. Don't camp in a corner and don't just sit in a same spot the whole entire game. You want to move around, but you also want to be moving around cautiously. Like right there, I knew he was there, but I didn't move around cautiously, so I got killed. And this will actually show you how to get a Moab easy. You can see right there I do have a headset, like I said in previous commentaries, so I can hear them coming, but this is right here is the spot that I'm going to be holding down. I'm in a whole party, so I know where my teammates are. They're calling out where they are and where they're going to be pulling the flag and everything. We do get 2 flags and we hold it for a little bit, so you can see what we can do on capture the flag. It is kind of spawn trapping them because we know how to do that, but also if you're wanting to get the Moab, I would say get a suppressed weapon. That would be tip number 2. Just staying off the radar in general will help you out. Assassin will help you out. I don't usually roll with Assassin on the second perk. I run with Specialist and I'll put Assassin on the next perk right after, or the 4th perk. And also Blind Eye, just so you can stay off of the helicopters and stuff like that, because you don't want to be seen by helicopters by any means, because you could be on a 24 or 23 kill streak without hardline and just die right there just from a stupid helicopter, because some of the teammates that you play with will not take out air support if they're going for it as well. And if you have a bunch of people in your party going for a Moab, it is kind of hard for you to get it because all of you guys are pretty much going to be kill whoring. And it's going to be a race for kills. And you don't really want to be in a party of people that's going to go for Moabs all the time. You can tell them, hey, I'm going to go for a Moab this time. They'll most likely help you out if they're your friends. And they can do many things, because in Modern Warfare 2 I had a 15 straight Moab, or not Moab, but nuke game, and my teammates were really helpful to me in Modern Warfare 2. I know it's a completely different game, but it's kind of the same strategy. One of my buddies, I was like 2 or 3 away from the nuke in Modern Warfare 2, and he went out and died just so I could see where the enemy was and everything, and it helped me get the nuke a couple times in Modern Warfare 2. That could be taken into effect on Modern Warfare 3 as well. I mean, if you're like 1 or 2 away, tell your buddy to sacrifice a death or something just so you know where they are, or tell your partners to run UAV, anything that will help you out, find where they are. Now don't always rely on the portable radar, because as you know, a lot of people will run Assassin, and you don't want to rely on the portable radar because a lot of people do that, and you could be unprepared and you could see them come right around the corner, like right there. I wasn't aware that he was on the portable radar, but sometimes you can miss people running straight past you. But you can see I'm locking down this area. This is where they spawn. They spawn right on the other side, as you can see right there. They spawn right on the other side of where my portable radar is, and then down in the hill right there. I know where they're spawning on this map because we have control of the middle. The only place they can spawn is this left side, and if I'm looking away from it, they will start spawning there. And if I'm looking at that, they most likely will not spawn there. They'll most likely spawn right in this location right here, or in the back of their base, in the right behind the flag. So if you're not looking at that spot, they do spawn there quite a bit. If you guys know how to spawn trap, you know you can't just sit there and stare at a certain spot unless you have all the spawns completely taken up, because I've had that happen before, where you can stand behind the enemy and they'll just spawn right in front of you. And of course, you guys know in Modern Warfare 3 you could be running around and someone just spawns right there looking straight at you. That's happened to me plenty of times on the Moab streak. So you don't want to go too far in their base to where they're going to be spawning behind you, and you don't want your partners or your allies to go further into their base to where they're going to be spawning behind you. So for tip number 3, you just want to try and get it on a team that's going to help you out. You can get the Moab in a party of people that don't know you, or like they're not on your friends list, but it's easier to get whenever you have friends that are going to listen to you and they're not going to push too hard into their spawn. Like on Dome, on B-Dom, you can push them in there, take A and C, and you can just push them in there. And it's the inside part, it's not on Dome side, but it's on the other side in the whole building where B-Bomb is. If you trap them in there, they cannot get out. You just sit on the outside of there and you can get a Moab that way. But this is an old gameplay, so that is why that guy's clan tag was like R3L3. They did away with that a while ago, so I just decided to post this up because I don't have a whole lot of gameplays left. I've actually not been playing a whole lot just from the surgery, but I am feeling a lot better, as you guys may tell. Sounding a lot better, feeling a lot better. My jaw's not hurting anymore, so that's a good thing. But for the Moab, you definitely want to play defensive. You don't want to camp. You want to be able to move from location to location safely. Use your teammates as best as you can. Use them as a meat shield if you need to. Always be aware that people are going to be laying on the ground right around the corner, like that guy was. He wasn't laying on the ground, but he was crouched, moving around the corner. So just be prepared for people like that, and just always be aware of what's going on. I mean, you can get a pretty good easy Moab with a support streak as well by running just UAV, which means every 3 kills, maybe it's 4 kills, you're going to be getting the UAV, which will help you out tremendously as long as the other team doesn't have Assassin on. Even if there's only 1 or 2 people that have Assassin on, it will still help you out tremendously, because every 4 kills you'll get a UAV, and that 4 kills will rack up really quick. And especially when you have a UAV up like this, I mean, I can tear through people whenever a UAV's up. But this is the end of the game, guys. I hope you guys will get a Moab, and hope it will help you get a Moab. I believe the final score is in 30s and 2. I'm not sure what the final score is exactly, but I hope you guys enjoyed. So rate, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.